has all these books, and I have not been reading at all. I don't know why. So I'm way behind on books. Let me see if I can get the color to show up. Like, I don't know. So what do we have here? Whodunits. I never really like whodunits very much. I don't know. Cozies. What is this? Richard Osman, The Impossible Fortune. Richard Osman's Thursday Murder Club team is back. Is there a TV show called that? Thursday Murder Club. That sounds familiar. With a new mystery involving bombs, Bitcoin, and an unbreakable code. Whoa. This is called the Marigold Cottages Murder Collective. The Marigold Cottages Murder Collective. Joe Nichols transports readers to a beachside Santa Barbara, California community whose inhabitants have little in common until a body is found in their bushes. Dum, dum, dum. Picking up the pieces. Graphic designer Katie Chambers looks a good puzzle. likes a good puzzle, especially when it's produced by her team at Cedar Bay Puzzles. Katie also heads up the South Island Jigsaw crew. Well, if this book doesn't come with a puzzle, they are missing a marketing opportunity. Or sell a line of puzzles that you do while you read the book. And in the puzzles there are clues. That would be so smart. Somebody go do that and give me a cut, would you? Perfect for readers who enjoy lighthearted mysteries and unraveling brain teasers. Wait, does it come with a puzzle? I don't think so, but boy, would that be smart. Anyway, fall in love with a new cozy mystery series from Kensington Books. What have we here? Mitch Albom. And then Frida McFadden. Now, I have heard she's really good from another ASMR creator, Chemosyn ASMR. She does really good book reviews if you're interested. And she loves Frida McFadden. And I said one time, after listening to her review, I was like, I'm buying that book, I'm reading it, and then I haven't done it. I don't know why. Let me know if you're familiar with her, I don't know. The wildly successful thriller author discusses her very first book event and why she thinks you should see the movie first, then read the book. Really? That's interesting. Which one of her books was a movie? Oh, they say bookstore cats or bookstore dogs, and she says definitely cats. Is the book always better than the movie? Why or why not? She says, okay, I have a theory on this. If you want to see a movie based on a book, you must see the movie first. Oh, I see what she's saying, yeah. Because the book is almost always a richer experience due to film time constraints. Yeah, I think that's true. Beyond the Lights, Nick Stone unearths Atlanta's glamorous, dangerous underworld in her adult debut. Boomtown. It's called Boomtown. Romance. Ladies in Hating. A Waltz on all start using AI created stuff. They should use original because they have artists, who would probably like apply, if they have a contest or whatever. The Forever Home. What is this? Mikkel Welch's stint as design expert on the Drew Barrymore show has garnered him lots of fans who flock to him for functional, accessible tips. Never heard of him. I've never watched that show before. I don't ever see daytime TV really. E. Jean Carroll, not my type. Oh, she's the one the Trump thing. The salmon cannon and the levitating frog. What? Slanting towards the sea. What are these new audiobooks? I used to listen to audiobooks back when they were on cassette tapes, and you'd get like a John Grisham who would have like 20 cassette tapes, and I'd drive and listen. And I got them on CDs, I guess, at some point, but then I kind of switched to podcasts. Pick your poison. Go gothic. Read up on history or horror, or crack open some good old-fashioned nightmare fuel. Ooh, baby. So horror, we have One of Us. I don't know. The Unveiling. The Works of Vermin. King Sorrow. Atlas of Unknowable Things. Oh, I don't know. I wonder which one's scary. Gothic fiction, Her Wicked Roots. All of Us Murderers. The Shocking Experiments of Miss Mary Bennett. And then non-fictional, Scream With Me is about horror films and the rise of the American feminism. Interesting. And then Why I Love Horror is essays about why I love horror. Well, which one's supposed to be like the nightmare fuel? I want to know that. Fear Factor. Maybe these are it. The Tally Po. What? As a child, I was always the last to fall asleep in the house, and I slept curled into a ball that I prayed would deter a monster madman from snatching at my limbs. My older siblings exposed me to many cinematic horrors, but nothing scared me more than a figure from a picture book. The Tally Po is a small furred creature whose tail has been lopped off by a hungry woodsman. The hunter becomes the hunted as the Tally Po slowly, methodically stalks the woodman until it gets what it came for, its missing tail. This one's called Pedro Paramo, maybe. None left to tell. And the Ruins. Alright. Is this a picture book? It is. It's an illustrator. Oh, so it's for kids. That's interesting. Not my kids. My kids were scared again. Embrace your darkest desires, or get cute with it and grab a witchy rom-com. Savage Blooms, Witch of Wolves. Thirsty. You know that's vampires, right? A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping, and Witch You Would. Witch You Would. A Dog with a Bone. Gilbert King's podcast. I don't know him. Got an innocent man out of prison and gave the Pulitzer Prize-winning author a new purpose. Wait, what's his podcast? Maybe I do know it. Oh, Bone Valley. Yeah, I did listen to Bone Valley. so many now, I can't remember which is which. Uh, oh, no. Yeah, I think Bone Valley's really good, I think. Boy. I wish I could remember which one it is, but if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's like a wrongful conviction thing. Love in Context. In Kieran Desai's, I don't know, magnificent third novel. Two young people seek love and understanding in America and in India, and both find it where they least expect to. Interesting. I love books that like take you to a different, country, and you learn something about different cultures. That's my favorite. Easy listening. I heard there was a secret chord. That's from Hallelujah. The number one's 20 chart-topping hits that reveal the history of pop music. Oh, hey, we should get that book to flip through. That could be interesting. Wait, what was this one about? A neuroscientist explores the way in which music, with its unique therapeutic properties, can be used as a neurological tool. Yeah. I tried to get my mom to play more music around my dad who has Alzheimer's, but they don't. I don't know. They don't do that. I'm not sure why. I'm like, play like old music you used to like. Why you like it, the science and culture of musical taste. Interesting. Take a look. Love languages. So these are two acclaimed author illustrators, but a visual spin on storytelling. Okay. Boy from North Country, Venetian Vespers. Oh my, what a time to be alive. What can we know? Dystopian fiction. This is historical fiction called Bog Queen. Speculative fiction. We Love You, Bunny. Wonder what that's about. We have historical fiction, Circle of Days. Literary fiction, Will There Ever Be Another You? It's got a kitty cat. Speculative fiction, Beans. Literary fiction, Heart the Lover. Literary fiction, The Wilderness. I like the artwork here. The reality of the 21st century is that it is not possible to separate the personal from the political. I have found that to be true on this channel, because a lot of times I'm just talking about things that are personally, like, I'm interested in, I'm looking up, I want to share it, and people will be like, yeah, it shouldn't be political, and it is political, but it's also what I'm in. So it's like, they overlap, I don't know what you do about that. That's life. Paper Girl, We the People, American History. I wonder what that one's. Amid our polarized politics, debates about the meaning of the Constitution are a constant of American life. Harvard history professor and New Yorker staff writer Jill Lepore's thorough and thoroughly accessible We the People, A History of the U.S. Constitution. This could be interesting for me because, well, I've shown this before. I'll show you guys in case you haven't seen it. I ordered a large print copy of the Constitution just for reference, because I look up a lot of things for the channel, and sometimes I'm like, I wish I had that. So this says the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and all the amendments. But here's what's funny. Look at the font. It's like Comic Sans, like probably I don't know, what do you think, a 20 point or whatever they call it. But so it looks like a child's thing, but it's nice, you can look everything up. All the amendments, which is good too. The Bill of Rights. So, anyway. The Gales of November. This must be about the Edmund Fitzgerald. I did a video about the Edmund, the Fitz, and last year, but I might actually kind of redo that video because I am so sorry for that pounding. I'm so sorry. There's work being done downstairs. It's the 50th anniversary of the sinking, so I might in November actually either re-record or do a video with like my husband as a guest and just tell him the story. I don't know. I mean, he kind of knows it, but not probably as well as I do. Softly as I leave you, the water bearers, replaceable you, the perfect tuba. I'm sorry, I didn't know there'd be banging. I may have to. Hopefully you don't hear it. Matisse at war. That's interesting. Gertrude Stein. That could be interesting. American expat writer Gertrude Stein always knew that she was a genius, but it took the 20th century some time to catch up. Yeah. Although her stature in modernist art and literature is now assured, it was not as recognized during her own lifetime. Yep. Till we meet again. This looks interesting. Lester Harper, a farmer, husband, and marksman from I don't know how you say this, Poku, in northern British Columbia, volunteered to serve Canada in World War I. In October 1916, he was at military training camp in Hampshire, England, as part of the Canadian Overseas Expeditionary Force. By December, he was in France, involved in some of the most dangerous and brutal fighting. In evocative and moving prose, Brandon Merritt captures Harper's many-sided and life-changing wartime experience. That sounds interesting. The only part that worried me was when they used the word prose. Because this evocative and moving prose, that sounds to me like it might be a little flowery. I kind of like writing that's real succinct. Angelica and the Bear Prince. That looks cute. A Mastery of Monsters.